Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to show number 2,871. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, Woman Fox, and my cock. Montgomery! Are in the men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has not so healthy drinks. Noah Sherlock is back. Get ready to play Profile This. Plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fun listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack, drinking and drunk.
All right, here we go. Woman in Vegas learns a hard way to pick on people your own size. We head to Maryland, where arrested man tries to bribe cops with donuts and delicious fries. Woman named Tammy grabs rabid fox by the neck and chokes that bitch out. An 11-year-old girl fishing in Oklahoma reels in a piranha instead of a trout. And a woman kills her fiancé during an argument about who to invite to the wedding. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. Today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the category wheel. We will spin the category wheel, and then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. To date, our biggest dummy ever is the lovely and talented Josh, who marinated in stupid juice and answered 20 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
Be a contestant to play Big Dummy. Call 844-999-OLA. Like The Men's Room on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, The Men's Room Live, and send those emails to themensroom@mensroomlive.com. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Hola, bitches. You're listening to the men's room.
Hola, Macholas, and away we go. Welcome to show number 2,871. What a large and a charge program we have for you today as the head chef is back in the house. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has not so healthy drinks. You know, when you see certain things, you just kind of assume, as you read the label, you look at the ingredients, that certain things are healthy for you based on one perception you have. A lot of people, because it's orange juice, figure, hey, orange is a fruit. Fruits are supposed to be good for you. I'm supposed to get my daily dose of oranges. And then you go and you pour yourself a big glass of orange juice thinking, I am doing my body good. And then you find out that orange juice has got more sugar in it than a Coca-Cola. Mm-hmm. You could have drank a Mexican
No wonder
Coke.
It's so good.
That's delicious. All those juices.
Look at the hot chick at yoga said, drink this. And you're like, yeah, but I trust her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All those little shaky drinks you get with all the fruit floating around and all the things that are supposed to be healthy in there. Mm-hmm. They look healthy. And when you read something that says gluten-free or this is that or organic or whatever, some of these things are healthy. Some of them are not. It just depends. So we have some not so healthy drinks coming up with the head chef and Ted's Meat and Potatoes. Noah Sherlock is back. We'll do another round of Profile This. We'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. And today, of course, we play a little Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. Spin the category wheel. You're either playing for Team Sober or not sober, depending on your state of mind there. And then we also do a little men's room poll. Now, last week wasn't the most ideal poll. But we asked you if you had to deal with a venereal disease, if you had to pick one, which venereal disease would you pick? And the choices were gonorrhea, crabs, herpes, and chlamydia. As far as we know, not one vote for herpes. So
not a single vote.
Not a single vote for herpes. So if you have herpes, just know people think not high things of you, probably. I'm guessing that is what
Not
I'm deducting.
a single vote.
Yes, no wonder you have to have the talk. In third place, gonorrhea. Number 2, crabs. And number 1 is chlamydia. Overwhelming chlamydia.
Congratulations
some people,
to chlamydia.
Crabs did pretty well on the response. More people were inclined to just go ahead and have to fumigate and clean their apartment and their place. Others said, just give me the 10-day Z-Pack, and I'd rather deal with it that way with chlamydia. But chlamydia came out ahead. So,
Twitter was different, though.
was it what? Did crabs
Twitter,
win?
crabs won, then
Okay.
chlamydia, then herpes,
Oh,
then gonorrhea.
okay.
Really?
All right, well, gonorrhea.
Wow.
Gonorrhea is the worst for guys more so than women.
Sure.
On that end, but yeah.
So you're telling me on Twitter, herpes, they're like, hey, man.
Okay, well,
Come to the party.
That's good
I think
to
that
know.
also means 8% of people have herpes.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
I think you'd vote for herpes if you have it,
Well, sure.
without question, because
I'm
if
not
you-
going to pile on.
No, but if you have it, you know you can deal with it, and you know it's manageable, and
Right.
it's not the worst thing in the world. So it's kind of like acid. Like if you've never done acid, and you hear acid, you go, "Oh God, that sounds like like death." You know what I mean? Then you realize, no, it's not.
cool.
It's
The
actually
difference
you're right.
is that people that do acid, though, say, hey, I do acid.
right, exactly.
Nah, yo, man, I got herpes.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. I got herpes.
I currently have gonorrhea.
I'll do it right here. I've got herpes. Everybody cool with that? Had it for years. Haven't had an outbreak in 4 years. We cool now? We all on the table? Good. I'd pick herpes. All right. Just saying. Hey, look, man, I'll represent. You know
Just-
what?
you seem like you know a lot about it.
Nobody else on the radio is going to represent herpes. You know what, man? I'll be the frickin' spokesperson. For
There you
herpes.
go.
I mean, God damn it, everybody's got to have a job in this business, right? I'll do a herpes podcast.
I'm Miles Montgomery for herpes.
Just
you
for
have-
herpes.
do you have the
Not a
herp?
medication.
I don't got it on the lip. I'm talking the downstairs herb. Now, hopefully this will cut out any future conversations I have to have because people will now already know. You
They
know what
call
I mean?
me a
I don't have to
herpetrator.
have- That's right. I'll get the T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Herpetrator.
I got the herp.
Here comes the herpetrator.
That's right.
The herpetrator.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Hop
make
on the herpetrator
make
train.
millions off this. Most people don't even want to talk about it. Not me. Hell, I don't care. Right? I'm not getting laid.
You want to hit this? Oh, no, no.
That's what's cool.
He's herpetrating.
That's what's cool. You don't have to worry about it. I don't got the lip version.
You tell us
Oh
that.
no, I've got the where I got where the money shot is. All right, so here
He's
we
got
go.
the money shot,
That's right,
ladies.
baby.
You ever seen the penis
But
that
you
looks
don't-
like a strawberry?
But you don't
Do
want-
you want to?
But you don't want that, 'cause
Good
you-
news.
you don't vote for
it
herpes.
looks like Fruit of the Loom when I take my underwear off.
I'm going to tweet that picture out here in a minute from the station site. Our men's room poll this week. We're gonna pick one for you to lose. Okay, so you're gonna have to pick one to lose. You're either gonna have to lose a hand. Now
right.
this is not a full on. You're just gonna lose the hand. I don't know what's worth. I would guess. The hand seems very important. I guess the arm would
Yes,
help.
your
if
hand's
you-
important.
if
That's
you
why
have-
it's
yeah,
there.
But if you have the rest of your arm, you could feasibly pick things up. You know what I mean? Well, you could just pick it up with the
You
other
did
hand.
a terrible
But either way. Okay, so
That was a terrible-
shut up. So you're either gonna.
I wish
That's a
we
bad
could have
example. It's a
seen
bad
it.
example.
You can still. No, you can't. Obviously.
I could just use the other hand. You'd have a hard time cutting a steak.
Why
All
would
right.
you try to pick up a pen with two hands?
I don't know.
As
I'm
opposed
trying
to pick it up. If you have two hands, you pick
I'm trying
up a
to
pen
scoop
with
it
one
up.
hand.
All right. So, but think about it, man. You couldn't cut a steak. That would suck.
I don't know. We saw the guy, and look, you know.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just saying. There are things like people that lose their sight. They're like, "Hey, man, my sense of smell and my hearing, it's just better than yours, or I'm more in tune to it, whatever it is." So there was a guy that we saw at a bar that had no arms, and he sure enough had a steak on a plate. And we're wondering how he cut it until we realized he had a fork between one set of toes, a knife in the other.
Oh, it was amazing.
And he decided and he ate his meal.
Amazing. Yeah.
And then he
Unbelievable.
high-footed the bartender before he left.
Okay, so
I think we got thrown out shortly after.
it was not more than 5 minutes. The second choice that you have to lose is your foot. So the foot is going to be gone. I don't know if that I know, when you see the prosthetics, it's normally something that's attached to the knee. It's higher up.
Generally, yeah.
They have just feet one.
They do have just a regular foot.
I'm pretty sure.
Are
I've
we,
seen
are we
just
letting people have prosthetics, or is it like, no,
Or is it
man,
just
you
gone?
can't
If you can,
No,
look, if you don't
I
have,
say if you lose your hand, like there's no
I
hook,
can't get a
there's
hook.
nothing.
I can't get nothing.
No,
Oh, come on.
no.
All right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. You lose it. You lose it. Hand, foot. Next is your teeth. Steve contends you should leave one tooth in there.
Well, this was my argument. I said, look,
I say nothing but gum.
No, you still have one hand. You
I
still
know.
have,
What do you want? Like one big front tooth?
Do you want just one foot?
No, because I
But-
think you would look more ridiculous with a one tooth in your mouth.
It absolutely would, but it sucks either way.
Yeah, you have no teeth. However, We do have a listener who calls on the regular and has no teeth and has no problem with that and lives a normal life. And matter of fact, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure about all?
I'm pretty
that?
sure I got on a bus the other day that had about 5 or 6 people with no teeth on it. Because
you can tell.
I realized I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then the fourth thing that you're going to pick to lose is an eye. One eye. You're not going to go blind. You're just going to lose one eye.
Unless you're already blind to one eye, we take the good eye.
I think it would take some depth out of things.
Yes,
probably.
your peripheral vision.
Yeah, all those things.
All the reasons that nature gave you 2 eyes, yeah, it would suck.
Can you drive with only one eye? Like if I'm a one-eyed man,
could.
can I get my driver's license? Am I able to drive?
I mean,
if I'm
so you're covering your left eye, right?
All right, what if it's my right eye? Well, it depends.
No, think about your right eye. You're driving. Now look into the rearview mirror on the right side. Think on the passenger mirror. Right, man. You have to take your eye completely off the road to do it. That's the only thing I can think. When you drive now, man, you can just glance over.
You can't be a one-eyed driver.
You can glance at the mirror. You have a general idea what's going on, but you still kind of have your eye on the road, right?
Okay, would you put in a glass eye, or are we going straight eye patch on this?
I say eye patch.
I'm going patch.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you
For
can't
sure.
get a prosthetic, you're not getting the glass eye.
It's very rare that you can like embody the pirate look and not just be a jackass about it. Like, you're not just some dude dressing like a pirate. Like, I'm missing an eye.
Right.
Like, I'm committed to this look.
Okay.
If it's not Halloween time,
So
people know.
You got to pick one to lose: hand, foot, teeth, or one eye. That is our men's room poll. All right, game's Big Dummy, 844-999. Ola, who is our first contestant, ready to play the big game.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola.
Adam, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober. Adam, welcome to the show. All right, Adam, you got to pick one to lose today. It's a body part. Is it going to be a hand, a foot, your teeth, or one eye?
I think I'd rather lose one eye. I wouldn't mind rocking an eye patch.
You would rock the eye patch.
I'm going eye patch
I don't
all day.
think anybody minds the idea of rocking an eye patch. It sounds badass until you have to consider that you have to lose an eye to do it.
Sure.
True.
Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
It's not such a bad idea to me.
I don't want to go
right
through the
now.
process of losing the eye.
Right.
Like I don't
It's
want to
not
be
that
I don't
cool.
want to be the guy like fishing on the pier, and all of a sudden, like the hook from someone else's pole takes my eye and just
Right.
sends it out into the ocean.
That's what I mean. Like, it's not cool enough.
But you could make up a story. Like, I would be like, I'd have the eye patch. Be like, what happened? I'd be like, I lost in a drug deal.
Oh, drug deal's tight, man. See,
Yeah.
I was going to go
No,
like
like-
aquatic fight.
All right.
You know what I mean? Oh, man, honestly, dude, I went to Australia, and, the saltwater crocs they talk about, nothing like that at all.
I was running with scissors.
Inside.
Mom just told me not to. I was like, hell with you.
How long ago did it happen? Last year.
I was fine.
All right, here's your question. This is crazy. This is crazy. I refuse to believe that this answer was correct, but it is. What is the first number that contains the letter A? This has the letter A in it.
That's a tough one.
Yes, it is.
1,000? 1,000?
Oh man, it's going to take me a while to get there.
Excellent work, man.
As I was going, I was only up to 19.
Yeah, you sort of be-
That would have been a long time, huh?
you have to give people time to think about
Jeez,
that.
a whiz.
Yeah, man, I checked this, I was going to say 1,000 times. I'm like, that can't be right, right? It is, man.
1,000. Okay. And one and done for Adam. The game is Big Dummy. 844-999 Ola.
Hello, Rich. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Rich.
Liquor and horse. All right, Rich, you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Not sober, Rich. Welcome to the show, sir. All right, Rich. Men's room poll here. You got to pick one to lose. Will it be a hand, a foot, your teeth, or one eye?
Fellas, I think I'm going to go with the teeth because I can always just get some new ones and probably look better than the ones I got anyways.
All right. They're not cheap, those teeth.
What's so bad looking about the ones you got now?
Oh, nothing really. I mean, but I figured I like my hands, I like my feet, I like to see with both eyes.
Sure. No, I'm right there with it.
You covered some of the basics for a lot of us
Rich,
there,
I think
I
I got to agree with you on this one.
I've never even met you, and already we're agreeing on many things. Like my hands, my feet, seeing stuff. All right, here is your question.
Yeah.
What are the only body parts that never stop growing? Insert your penis
The only
jokes.
body parts that never stop growing?
There are two body parts. As long as you're alive, these two body parts continue to grow.
I'm going to say your hair and your nails.
That would have been my guess.
Nose and ears.
Nose and ears.
Yeah.
all right.
That's why so many old people, man, like, you can't quite figure it out, right? You look at a picture of them, they were young, and, like, they kind of look the same. Look at their nose and their ears.
Yeah.
They got all 80-foot goaters.
Yeah, when they get about 80, they got satellite dishes on the side of their head.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Which U.S. president had a pet hyena? I mean, there's only one it could really be. Yeah. Ted got it. Like, there's only one dude, historically, he's been president, who would even think of having a pet hyena.
Man, I have no idea. Roosevelt.
Yeah, well, apparently you do have a pretty
You got
good
it,
idea
man.
there, Rich.
There you
got
go.
that one right, because there's been a number of presidents, and you knew it. Mm-hmm. Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA.
We knew he meant Teddy.
Yeah. He was
he
he
just
probably
nuts?
didn't.
What's that?
Was he just nuts?
He was
Or-
like
He's a
a big
badass.
game hunter,
No, but,
man. I mean,
but you
this
can
is
be
the
a
guy.
badass, but I mean, that doesn't mean you have a pet coyote.
Hyena.
Or hyena, whatever
Which
the
is
hell.
even scarier. But it's him, dude. I don't think fear, like, registered to him the way it does normal
No,
people.
not when he was in the Army and with the Rough Riders. And then, I mean, he would go on hunts in Africa, like, years before I think anybody else was doing it.
Yeah, he was that
And they
guy.
would ship over a ton of beer.
See, he's the guy that was like Jurassic Park or real. Like, he'd have been the guy that's in charge of, shooting and taking out dinosaurs. He was just like, that's why he has a pet hyena. Do you think anybody's like, hey, man, it keeps sniffing my leg. Please get your
growling at
hyena
me.
away from Please, I don't think your hyena likes me, man.
Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Eric. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola! All right, Eric, what team you on today?
Silver.
Welcome to the show, Eric.
Hey.
Which one do you want to lose on our men's room poll? Hand, foot, teeth, or eye?
I'd have to go with hand.
Hand. All right.
Yeah, I do pirate events, so I could put a hook on it.
You do pirate events?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would lose the hand over the eye,
Just
thinking
so you
like
could do
like
a
an
pirate
eye patch, and I know that's like standard garden variety pirate stuff, but I think I'd rather do that than the hook.
See, but the thing is, like, if I invite you over for a children's party, right? You're dressed as a pirate. I'm like, ha, ha. Look, he's got a hook on his hand, all that stuff. But when you take that thing off and there's just a nub there, I'm going to be like, God, Jesus,
Now it's
man.
scary.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, you took this too far.
You ever shaken a nub? I shook a nub
Oh, yeah,
once.
sure I have.
It's not. I didn't know.
Oh.
My mother's introducing me to this woman. My mother told me in advance, this is the boss, be kind, all this stuff. Anyway, I meet the woman. I'm trying to be nice. I'm like 14. But the woman walked around with her arms folded, which looking back, I'm sure is an insecurity thing, but whatever. I put out my hand. I shake her hand. She throws this nub in my hand. My mother did not tell me this woman has one hand. And I remember shaking her nub. And when you don't know that's coming, man, it's a little disquieting.
Yes, it is.
We'll just put it that way. All right, here is your question. Which animal can have a tongue up to 20 inches long?
A giraffe.
Dang.
A giraffe?
A giraffe.
Long necks,
A
long
giraffe.
tongues.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Great in the sack.
Yeah. Okay.
In the animal kingdom,
I mean,
the
no wonder that
is
giraffe
boss.
keeps getting pregnant, right?
Right.
I mean, with that kind of a thing action going on, I mean, I'm sure it's like getting down there. And plus, you got the neck, so you can go all the way around. You could probably, you know what I mean? Like, you could probably do a reach around. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying with your neck. Like,
Just
you wouldn't even, just curl around. You could take care of everything. Like, you could go, you know what I mean? Like the whole kid and the caboodle.
That is, yeah.
Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA.
Only if no
You
one's
can pay
filming.
attention. The ghillie, the whole deal.
Oh, yeah.
You could, everything could be taken care
The
of.
giraffe gilly. Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola, Scotty, you sober or not sober?
Team sober.
All right. Scott, men's room poll today. Pick one to lose. Hand, foot, teeth, or eye.
I think I'm going to go with an eye.
You're losing an eye. All right.
Think so.
Okay.
What would be the second runner-up? Or
Second
first
runner-up, maybe a hand.
Okay. People like their feet.
People like their teeth.
Definitely notice that. Even people with ugly teeth like their teeth. Whatever you got, you want to keep. All right, here's your question. What cereal's mascot's first two names are Horatio Magellan?
Horatio Magellan.
Yeah, that is correct.
Man, I don't know. That does not sound familiar at all.
Toucan Sam?
Negative. It'd be me, Captain Crunch. Clearly abusing alcohol on the high seas. Why else would I talk like this? And feature children fiberglass.
To cut the roof of their mouths.
It is the most delicious cereal, but it's like eating razor blade. Like, my mouth hurts, but I can't stop
It's
eating.
like a distant cousin of Harry Carey.
I used to call baseball games. All right, hang on the line there.
I didn't see it with my own eyes. All right, Big Dummy's a game, and Scott, we'll get right back to you there. If you'd like to be a contestant and play the game, 844-999. Oh, more Big Dummy coming up. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Still to come, head chef Ted's Meat and Potatoes has not-so-healthy drinks. It's coming up right after we read our emails here from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com. In the meantime, game is Big Dummy. If you'd like to be a contestant, 844-999. Ola, we have Scott on the line, playing for Team Sober. And, Scott, working on question number 1.
Crap.
Rats.
All right, here is your question. You cannot be a contestant on the game show Jeopardy if you've appeared on what television program?
Wheel of Fortune.
Yes! I was hoping that was going to be the answer.
Why is that? Why do you think
I'll tell you
that?
why I think it is.
All right,
because I
Miles,
think-
why is that?
Here's what I think the theory is here. I want to say, and I'm not necessarily sure about this, but there's got to be some relation because that hour that's always filled, it's always filled with Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy.
Sure.
So I don't know if they're both owned by the whatever. Like
I think it's the same
Merv
syndication
Griffin
company, right.
or whatever Seacrest has got or whatever the deal is. It's a package deal. So I think that in the world
They just
of
don't want the same people on the same shows.
right, because there's a possibility, that you've seen them before.
See, I'd love that, though, man. Remember Love
Wheel
Boat
of
to
Fortune is
Fantasy Island?
Wheel of Fortune is for the not as intelligent.
No, I get it.
I would like to go on Wheel of Fortune.
But it's like, look, man, you'd watch Love Boat and they go, hey, man, this week on Love Boat, Charo or Lonnie Anderson will be dropped off on Fantasy Island. And it's 2 back-to-back shows, powerhouse, man. And you follow this person. I'd love to see, like, hey, you saw Ken Jennings on Wheel of Fortune? Check him out on Jeopardy.
I just think that you look like a prize whore.
Yeah, but you got to go
You know what I mean?
earn
Like,
that, man.
Yeah, I mean, like you look like oh, here
Right?
he is again
It's
on another
Jeopardy.
game show. Like, how'd he pull this off?
You look at the people on Jeopardy and think, prize whore.
Well, if you make $25,000, you win a damn thing in a day, man. You got some cash.
This
But it
is
would
your
be
way
weird.
to win prizes.
Next thing I know, you're trying for a Winnebago on goddamn Wheel of Fortune. Like, dude, that's a guy who won $25,000 on Jeopardy. What the hell's he doing on? Well, how does he get on all these shows?
See,
But
nobody
nobody
remembers. You
remembers-
have a problem.
Yeah, me.
But nobody remembers Wheel of Fortune champions.
You know what? You're right. Because it's not like you come
Well,
back,
it's-
right?
it's-
you won,
it's-
you won and done. If you didn't win, I say you get to go
I
to
guarantee
Jeopardy.
you they do stuff like this. Do you play crossword puzzles? Yeah, I love them. You're out.
Right.
What? What was it supposed to say? Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA.
Hello. God damn it. Hello, Richard. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Richard.
Hola! Richard, are you sober or not sober?
Sober.
Sober, Richard. Welcome to the show. All right, Richard, men's room poll. Pick one to lose. Will it be a hand, a foot, your teeth, or an eye?
A foot.
A foot? Which one?
Left.
Left.
Your left foot. Okay.
Yep. I give myself a nice, cushy office job and not have to really work at all. I can still play video games.
You know, that's exactly it. Because one thing, if you want to get a nice, cushy office job, just tell them you don't have a foot. Bam.
So the
job.
hand and the eye would be the worst thing for you, based on playing video games.
Yep.
I mean, you'd rather lose your teeth, I'm assuming, next.
No, wait. Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
All right, then let me ask this, and I don't know this, but I'm left-handed, but if you're right-handed and you had to lose a foot, wouldn't it be better to lose your right foot, maybe?
I have no
Even
idea.
as far
but I
as
kick with my
balance,
right,
just
so-
think about, like if you get crutches, right? If you break your right foot or right ankle or right leg,
Yeah, but
you
here's
put
the
your
thing.
weight, when you walk, man, it's your left arm and your right foot that goes out. So that's what gives you the balance. So if you didn't have a foot and you're going to use crutches, if you wanted the balance, I think you want to
I think it's dominant.
lose the less dominant.
I think it's dominant because if I'm right-handed,
You're not going to listen.
Well,
You're
think
not
about-
going to play kickball anymore because you don't have a right. You can't. You're not going to play kickball.
Yeah, but it's still-
You're not doing any of that stuff. The only thing you're going to do is try to walk as best you can.
I
And
want
I'm
my
telling you,
but I'd want my strongest foot.
Yeah,
and leg. I want my right.
I think either way, you want
but you got your
dominant foot.
leg. You just don't have the foot.
Think of it like a corner kick. Like I might,
But
be
I'm not
right-handed.
playing games
know
where
I-
you kick.
You know I'm not.
I
gonna,
don't have a foot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like,
Give me the one for
But
balance.
Ted's right. My left is a weaker leg, so I would, like if I lost it, like I would want the stronger one. So my right one would be the stronger one.
Yeah.
I'd rather get rid of the left.
All right.
That way,
even with crutches, you would have to hop.
If I had to ever have a corner kick without the leg, I think I'd
Where's
have a
the
shot
one-footed guy?
Right, exactly. Bring him out.
Miles, and you're one of the few people I can say this to. Not every one-legged person is so good at soccer as the guy you faced.
That's a good point. I faced a pro.
Here's your question.
Complete professional.
It's used as a landscaping tool today, but what tool was invented as an aid for childbirth?
Well, I mean, technically you could say a weed whacker, but that might be like pre-op.
I have
Post
no
on the
idea. A hoe?
In its own way. Believe it or not, a chainsaw.
I'm sorry?
Let that sink in for me.
What do you mean?
It's now used for landscaping. It was developed to aid in childbirth. Hang on the line there for us, Richard. We'll get
The
you
original
in a sec.
C-section?
That is my assumption.
Oh, I don't know.
That is. Why is everyone looking at me? I didn't
that's
invent it for that
that's
reason.
That's not what it was for. All right. If you'd like to be a
Childbirth.
contestant and play Big Dummy, 844-999. Ola Moore, Big Dummy coming up here in seconds.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.